Hi guys, I'm just going to show you today's install, which is on a BMW X3, which is the older version, which is the, I believe, the E83, I think it is. Yeah, so it's a 2004 plus model. Now, up until recently, there's you could only get this system for cars. So excuse me one second, that's the parking sensors. Wait for it to go off. Let me just turn it off down here. Okay, so up until recently, I'll just zoom in for you, you could only get this for cars with the flip up screen and the storage section here. It didn't used to fit cars with the flip up navigation, but now this one does. We can get the cable for it, so just be mindful that we do sell two variants of the cable. You will find in the sale page that it will show non-GPS or GPS, so you need to choose that one, and we'll sell the correct cable for it. Okay, so as you can see, this is our Android 10 model. We can do the Android 12 and all, which is exactly the same, but it got a slightly better processor in there. It's gone from the Snapdragon 442 to the 665 on the 10 to 12, but as I say, it's still quick and responsive, as you can see from this here. Just show you how quick and responsive it is, no lag whatsoever. We do get a lot of people asking about, do these systems lag? Well, no, they don't. Only reason being is because obviously we pay our wholesalers a bit more money for ours than you find on the likes of eBay and AliExpress. So we'd rather do quality than cost sort of thing. So you do pay a little bit extra for ours, but obviously the quality's there, as you can see. So here you go. I'll just show you to give you a bit of a rundown on what the system's got. We have fitted the rear camera in this today, which I'll show you at the end. But as I say, navigation here, so it'll bring any maps of choice if you download them from the Play Store, which likes of Google Maps, Waze, Copilot, Sidekick and stuff like that will go onto there. You got a nice little weather app there, which is a nice little feature. If you want to have a little look at that there, it just shows where we are in Bevington. Also, this is a music app here, which basically you can put all your music as well as your movies onto a pen drive, a USB pen memory stick if you want to call it, and put it in through the cable of the system, and then obviously you can play all your movies in through there. Card information here, which is just normally there to take you back to the original menus, but obviously it normally tends to be applicable for like the newer cars with the CCC and CIC, so obviously that's not going to show anything. This mode is here, which just basically changes your background colours if you want, just your text and your fonts and stuff. Telephone, Bluetooth, music stream and stuff like that's on there. Also, that's on the car there, which is a dashboard. I don't think it's going to be applicable with this car today. Only reason being is because, I say, it didn't have an iDrive setting before we installed it, so obviously it will work on some cars, but obviously not without the iDrive. Let's go back one. Settings here, it takes you into the back end settings. There's your video app there, and also a good thing is about this system, you can customize these icons here, and you can move them to your home page if you want. So just to show you an example, put that there, just moves things around just in case you want to put your navigation, Bluetooth, CarPlay even on the home page. You can add a widget on there, which basically if you want to bring over like your CarPlay app, which is there, you can put it on there yourself. So I'll just go into the applications here. There's your built-in Play Store there, which if you want to download applications. Now, we always get the question about people having iPhones and stuff like that and not being compatible with this. It's nothing to do with the Android operating system. Android's only where you download applications to. Android phones will work totally fine with it. So as opposed to you going into your Apple App Store, you go into the Google Play Store to get your apps, and it'll be totally fine. So your iPhone will connect on Bluetooth, mirror link, Wi-Fi tethering, music streaming, and the rest of the apps just work as normal. But as I say, it doesn't matter what phone you use with it. Okay, there's your Google Maps there. There's a couple of Chrome and Google, which are basically browsers, which you'd expect with any Android system. This one here is your CarPlay app, which I've already pre-programmed just prior to the video starting, just to show you how it works. This is my CarPlay here. As you can see, this is connected to my Apple phone. So as you can see, it brings up my Google Maps, my Apple Maps come through there too. 1 second, there's my Google Maps, sorry. So there's your Apple Maps. So obviously if I wanted to speak to this, I don't know whether my Siri switched on there, but let's give it a go. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Now I've got to apologise there, I haven't got my Siri switched on my phone there, but it does do Siri anyway. Also a good thing, it takes a SIM card here. So obviously if you've got a SIM card, this little pip here, a little hole in there, you get like the little clips that you get to pop down the side of your phone. That'll clip up and you put your SIM card in there, so obviously it's good for internet access, apps and stuff like that. Excuse me. Here's my DAB app from my phone. So it's another good way of getting DAB over to the system instead of putting an offline one on there. So you can do your phone. If you want to just go back to the car settings here. Okay guys, so I'm just going to bring a video to an end, because as you can see, the phone I'm using for CarPlay is basically being called on now. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll get back to you soon. Take care, bye bye. So I'll just go show you the rear camera now, just before I zoom off. So if I just put the car into reverse, 1 second. As you can see, it's got the sensors showing up, and also the sensor, the camera. Now you can switch one set of these guidance lines off if you wish. We're just going to leave for the customer to check, and just obviously just let us know if they want it on there or not. But there's the rear camera we've put on it today. Just knocked it back into forward again, or neutral, and it just goes back over to there. So I think that's pretty much it, to be honest with you. Let's have a little look, see if I've missed anything. No, I think that's it anyway, guys. So thanks for watching anyway. I'll put the description and the link down below and our contact details, so if you need any help there, just give us a shout. Okay, take care and have a nice day.